Hello everyone, this is MarcusWolfe, obviously, and here is a new series. This is very loud. Continue please, can I get out of- oh god, this is very loud. Well, as you can see, I'm playing Ace Attorney Phoenix Wright, and I feel like I am yelling. I'm just gonna go right on ahead so I can get out of this loud music. As good as it is, it's too loud. We're gonna play the second installment, Justice for All, Episode 1, The Lost Turnabout. Yeah, the last time I played, the Phoenix Wright game was back in December of 2019. That's just a couple months before all this happened, the pandemic. And I've been meaning to play the second game, and I just kept putting it off. That's the problem. I just kept putting it off, and other games came around too. There was Desperados 3, and then Song of Horror, and then was also Final Fantasy 8, which I'm kind of taking a hiatus on. I'm not sure if I'm going to continue Final Fantasy 8, only because I've noticed that Square Enix is very did I say very protective of their stuff, and it's so much copyright stuff. I mean, they're not striking me, but it's annoying to keep seeing a copyright warning on every video that has the boss music. The boss music. They copywritten the boss music. It's like, are you serious? Anyway, that's enough of my griping. Here we are. It's September 8th, 9:08 a.m. District Court Defendant Lobby number 1. And a creepy-ass ringtone. What a nightmare. And I bet it was this ringtone that caused it. I really shouldn't be dozing off right before a trial starts anyway. Huh. I guess they hung up. Ah, good. I finally found it. Talk about a close call. Now, I hate to do this to you, but it's nothing personal, Mr. Attorney. We just got assaulted for a cell phone, can you believe it? The things people steal these days, the things people do to steal from you these days, they will assault you with whatever they have, just to take a wallet, a couple bucks. Ow, my head. Throbbing. And why does it feel so foggy in here? Good morning. Good morning. What's wrong? You don't look well. People are at their best first thing in the morning. Where's that fighting spirit? I'm sorry, but could you please turn the cheeriness down? My head sort of hurts. Roger that! Am I in trouble or something? Huh? Trouble? Wait, never mind. You're a policewoman, right? I thought maybe if I had done something wrong? What are you talking about? I'm the one in trouble! What? I'm placing my life in your hands today, Mr. Phoenix, right? Life? In my hands. You promised me! You said you would prove that I was not guilty! I feel like my voice keeps peaking, but I don't care. Not guilty? Just when I thought all hope was lost, when all the other lawyers had laughed me off? Leave it to me, you said, as my voice cracks. You, the one and only Phoenix Wright, came to save the day. And just like that, I was moved to tears, sir. I'll never forget what you're doing for me. Ever! What the heck is this girl babbling on about? Actually, I really love to watch court proceedings, and I always root for you to win. When I'm off duty, I like to come here and... What's wrong? You've been acting really strange, and you keep staring at me. You're kind of making me nervous, sir. Sorry. I am really scared to ask, but here goes. So, this might sound bad, but, who are you? What? Mr. Wright, how could you say that? How could you do this to the fragile heart of a girl that was about to go on trial? You're absolutely horrible. No. I mean, I didn't mean it like that. Is this how a defense attorney treats his client, sir? Oh, I can't believe this. No. It's just... Well, I think you have the wrong person. Yes, I'm... Who am I? Why am I drawing a blank? The trial will begin shortly, folks. Will the defendant and her lawyer please proceed to the courtroom immediately? The trial's about to start. I'm counting on you when they're okay. I guess I must have amnesia? Let's see, what can I piece together? From the sound of things, it's probably safe to say I'm a defense attorney. And that girl, I said I'd prove her not guilty? I can't believe I made such an irresponsible promise. Oh, someone please, tell me this is just a bad dream. Why do I get the feeling this is one dream I won't be waking up from? Oh. There's gonna be a lot of talking. I need to get my voice straight if we're gonna keep cracking. Oh, God. Court is now in session for the trial of Maggie Bird. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. What is it, Mr. Wright? Are you talking to me? Do I see any other defense attorneys here? I guess not. Now then, are you ready? Can I say no, cause I need to do some vocal exercises again and not crack my voice up a bit? I don't think you'll take no for an answer, sir. I guess I should say yes for now. Mr. Wright, are you ready? Yes, Your Honor. Wait a sec. Wait, if her life is in my hands, I should really do the responsible thing. Actually, you see, Your Honor, my memory is kind of... The court will not hear the defense's excuses. Because the defendant is a member of the police, this case is under great scrutiny. Therefore, we must make this trial fair but swift. I believe I have told you this before. I hope you're not telling me you've forgotten. Actually I have. Mr. Payne, your opening statement, please. Yes, Your Honor. As I'm sure you're well aware, the defendant is accused of killing her lover. What's worse, her lover was a fellow police officer. A policeman? You did what to a policeman? It wasn't me, okay? And besides, Dustin and I... We weren't lovers like that. Well, in any case, the prosecution will prove that the guilty party is none other than the defendant. Very well. Mr. Payne, please call your first witness. Oh, it's been a while, Mr. Wright. Let's see what you've learned since last time. I won't show you any mercy this time, rookie. Okay... Who the heck are you again? The prosecution calls Detective Dick Gumshoe to the stand. Here we go. Don't let me down, Mr. Wright. Nowhere to hide. Oh God, I am so dead. Witness, please state your name and occupation. My name is Dick Gumshoe, sir. I'm the detective in charge of homicides down at the local precinct, sir. You don't look very well, detective. Well, sir, the defendant... She works under me, so, you know. You work under that detective? Yes, sir. And while I was a trainee, he was always watching out for me, sir. He's such a wonderful guy, sir. I'll never forget what he's done for me. Okay, calm down. I believe you. Detective Dick Gumshoe, please, describe for us the details of this murder. Yes, sir. It happened at a park near headquarters, Expose Park. The victim was one of the local cops, Dustin Prince. He was pushed down from... What the heck? Okay, there we go. Sorry, I don't know if it caught on your screen, but for some reason, my image completely disappeared, so I was like, what am I saying? Script's gone! Anyway, he was pushed down from the benches on the upper path, sir. Oh, ooh, I actually like that touch. In the original, these people weren't there, or if they were so badly digitized that it looked like bushes. These are actually people looking down. Wow, that's a nice touch. There's this one bending over, like, what's going on? This woman here is like, who cares? This one's like, oh my god, and she's like, ah! They all have their own little thing happening. Huh, nice. Anyway, the landing beat his body up bad and snapped his neck. The details are listed in the report that was distributed yesterday. Ah, yes, this autopsy report, correct? Why do I not remember getting a copy? I see everything is in order here. Even the estimated time of death is unusually well documented. Well, the victim's watch stopped for the impact of the landing, sir. The result of the autopsy confirmed the time of death. If I may, Your Honor, the prosecution would like to submit this photograph. Very well. The court accepts it into evidence. Oh boy. Evidence! Yay! Now then, I recall at yesterday's preliminary hearing that a very important piece of evidence was brought to our attention. Yes, Your Honor. Yes, sir. Yes, I guess. Mr. Wright, is your head on right today? There was a very crucial piece of evidence found under the victim's body. Was there? Have you lost your mind, Mr. Wright? Well, actually... It's just nerves. Just give me a sec, okay? What? How could you talk like such an amateur? I thought you were a pro, sir. Oh, alright, sir. I'll help you through this. At a time like this, maybe you ought to take a glance at the court record. Court record? Yep. Info about evidence and people involved with this case are all listed there, sir. You can look at the court record by just looking at the court record. I'm breaking the fourth wall. You really know what you're talking about by breaking the fourth wall, don't you? Well, it's too bad I'm a cop, right? Now just think, I could totally be a legal aid instead. Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor? Court is in session. Save your chit-chat for later. So sorry, Your Honor. I guess I better check the court record and see what I can find. What was it again? Something about breaking the fourth wall? Alright, Mr. Wright. Let's see if your notes are in order. What was the piece of evidence found underneath the victim's body? Now let me just say this. Just like I did with, the first Ace Attorney game, I am not going to be looking at my court record. I'm not going to be looking at my court record at all. Once I get the evidence, that's it. That's all I have. The exception here is, well, because I haven't seen any of the evidence, so I need to know what's going on. Other than that, you'll never see me willingly open up the court record unless it's to present evidence to people. That's how I play. So I'm trying to remember every detail. That's gonna be murder, I promise you that. Anyway, we have a cell phone found in my pocket. Don't remember what it means or how it got there. The autopsy report. Time of death, September 6, 6/28. Very accurate. Broken neck and covered in bruises. Glasses found under the victim's body. Pieces of nearsighted lenses. And a crime scene photo, which we already saw, but for those of you that just want to make sure, here it is. It's a dead man, and people just gawking at from above. Let's just back up. We can also see profiles, which I think I should do. Maggie Bird, my client. The only thing I can recall is that she is a policewoman. Dustin Prince, the victim and a policeman. Seems he was dating the defendant Maggie Bird. Winston Payne, prosecutor for this case, and lacks presence. Detective Dick Gumshoe, in charge of the initial investigation. So the question here is, what was the piece of evidence found underneath the victim's body? Pair of glasses. Well, that's simple, Your Honor. It was a pair of broken glasses. That's right. The victim grabbed his killer's glasses as he was being shoved, sir, and he held on to them as he fell. Hey, why are you giving me the evil eye? Those glasses you're wearing. Yes, this is my spare pair. But those glasses they found at the scene of the crime are not mine. I swear, sir. Are you sure about that? Look, it was a coincidence that on the same day I accidentally stepped on mine. A coincidence, she says. Oh. Oh, Your Honor, I have further evidence to present. Oh, you have more? And this evidence is very decisive. Well, very well. Let's hear from our witness about this evidence. And now we go to the testimony. Well, there's something even more incriminating than the glasses under the victim's body, sir. During his date, the victim was pushed from the bench area, but he managed to write the culprit's name on the ground where he landed. I don't like saying it, but it was clearly the defendant's name, Maggie, sir. With this piece of evidence on the glasses, it's hard not to say she's the culprit. Now, this is a picture of the writing, Your Honor. Why, this is... Yes, I can see her name is clearly written here. The prosecution would like to submit this picture. Understood. The court accepts it into evidence. As if the glasses alone didn't make you suspicious. The victim even wrote your name clear as day on the ground. But I already told you, those glasses aren't mine. Then how do you explain his dying message? It is a conspiracy. I'm not guilty, sir. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Cross-examine? This is it. I'm counting on you. Sure, but what am I supposed to do? What? This isn't like you at all, Mr. Wright. Normally, this is the part where you get into witnesses' faces. Get into faces and do what exactly? I guess there's no other way around it. Okay, I'm gonna lend you a hand. The prosecution's witnesses all hide things from the court, which means they lie from time to time. Lie? But isn't that detective your superior? Well, even if they don't mean to lie, sometimes people just remember things wrong. Like that detective. I guess he does sort of look like a scatterbrain. Look, that doesn't matter. Either way, it's right now bad for us, sir. That's why when you question witnesses, you have to find and expose their lies. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination, please. Yes, Your Honor. Oh gosh, talk about trial by fire. Here goes nothing. As long as I can expose the lies, we should be alright. Well, there's something even more incriminating than the glasses under the victim's body, sir. And we can always do pressing and all that who shot John stuff. We're pressing. About those glasses. Do you have any proof those belong to my client? Well, the lenses are for nearsightedness and are almost the same strength as hers. Even the frames look kinda like the ones she's wearing in her ID, pal. What should I do now? Hold it. Almost and kinda are not good enough in a case like this. Well. Do you have more definitive proof? Is there something that clearly links the defendant with those glasses? Well, the dirt and sand rubbed out any traces of fingerprints or anything else. So what you're saying, detective, is that you have nothing to prove those glasses are my client's? Well, something like that. What? I see. So there is no proof. Wow, that was amazing! I could totally feel it down in my gut. Well, anyway, during his date, the victim was pushed from the bench area. And now, are you sure he was pushed, and that was how he fell? Yeah, pal. If you look at the wounds on the victim's body, there's no way it was anything else. Please continue with your testimony, detective. Anyway, the victim fell pretty far. But he managed to write the culprit's name on the ground where he landed. I did not mean to do that. And you're certain it was the victim who wrote the name on the ground? Well, there were scratches on his fingers from the rough sand, and there were grains of sand stuck under his pointer fingernail. Certainly seems that the name was written by the victim himself. Oh, jeez, that didn't go well. If the writer really was the victim himself, then we're in a lot of trouble. Don't give up! Keep that fighting spirit going! Well, I'm glad you're all pumped up, but... I really want to see your special moves, sir! My what? You always look so cool when you present evidence! Present evidence? Now, if you never played the first game, you can say enlighten me. I played the first game, and I don't want to drag this on any longer than it is, so... That present evidence! I cracked my voice again! Actually, I was just thinking about that. Yes! The great Phoenix Wright is back! Oh, that's right. Huh? I heard that lately you can present not only evidence, but people's profiles as well. It sure makes things a bit more complicated, so be careful, sir. People's profiles, huh? Alright, let's give this another try. There's something even more oh wait, we already did that. Go away. Yes. Yes. Okay. So, I think it was here where it happened, I don't remember, but... She told us that she gave us a major hint that we can present people's profiles. Well, for those of you that remembered when she was introduced as Maggie Bird. Does anyone remember how to spell Maggie Bird's name? I'll give you a major hint. It is not what is spelled in front of our faces. Oh god, no. There's a humungy-dungy problem here. M-A-G-G-I-E. Cross that out. Because it's M-A-G-G-E-Y. Excuse-moi, Detective Gumshoe, but I'm afraid that your evidence is faulty. There's an awkward silence. What is it? What's come over me? Without thinking, I just blurted out objection. And I yell at the top of my lungs, finger outstretched, ready to take on my opponent. What a rush! Detective Gumshoe. That was the wrong button. You're talking to me, pal. Please state the defendant's name for me. What are you trying to prove with this futile exercise, Mr. Wright? You'll see. This is a very crucial line of questioning. Actually, Mr. Payne, this is something you can answer. The defendant's name, if you please. Where is this ridiculous question coming from? The defendant's name is Maggie Bird. Well, I think someone needs to check the court record, just to double check. What? It says right here that it's Maggie Bird. Oh! Well, it looks like the bird caught the cat napping. What's going on here? Well, I have no idea either, sir. As you can see, the victim did indeed leave a name, Maggie. However, the defendant's name is actually spelled M-A-G-G-E-Y. This is a blatant contradiction of facts. Oh! Well, how about that? I didn't notice. But maybe the victim didn't know how to spell her name correctly. May I remind you that it was you who said the defendant is accused of killing her lover. If they were truly lovers, it'd be impossible for him to have not known her name. No! Well, this is very true, Mr. Payne. Yes, Your Honor. Are you absolutely certain that the defendant and the victim, Dustin Prince, were in fact lovers? Yes, I am quite certain, Your Honor. They were a well-known couple in the police force. Detective Gumshoe. If you could please, testify for the court the relationship between the victim and the defendant. Yes, sir. Oh boy, I need to get a drink soon. My voice can't keep this up. There's so much talking. I forgot how talk-intensive this is. Whew! Well, Officer Prince and Officer Bird were going out for about half a year. Sound like they were even talking about marriage. The day of the incident just happened to be the victim's birthday, sir. Maggie, Officer Bird had gotten Officer Prince a present. It was something she had bought over 2 months ago. I should know, cause she came to me to ask what she should get for him. Oh, those two sound like they were close. Nevertheless, tragedy struck. Yes, I see. You may cross-examine the witness, Mr. Wright. And we will keep pressing to our heart's content. Officer Prince and Officer Bird have been going out for about half a year. How do you know about this? Why do I keep pressing the wrong button? That's what I want to know. Oh my, this is gonna be like in my original Phoenix Wright. I keep pressing the wrong button. God dang it. Well, every year in March, we have a training camp for us cops. Officer Bird was a rookie at the time, and she and Officer Prince seemed to hit it off. They got close, I take it. Well, actually, I was supposed to go too, but I couldn't pay the deposit for the trip, so I didn't. If only I'd gone on that trip. What is it? Oh, nothing, sir, really. Anyway. It sounded like they were even talking about marriage. Marriage? But wasn't the victim 8 years older than her? Oh my god. Yep, this is just like my... I keep pressing... I swear, I'm not doing this on purpose. I keep pressing the wrong button. Oh my god. Okay, I'm moving the mouse up here, that's it. Jesus. And the thing is, it keeps disappearing, so I don't remember where my mouse was. And when I click, it's like, oop, I pressed the wrong button. What? You're saying the guy's gotta marry someone the same age as himself, pal? No, that's not what I meant at all. Detective Gumshoe and Dustin were only a year apart, you know. Oh my god. Oh, I think this fella has a ways to go before marriage. Mind your own business, pal! Anyway, the day of the incident just happened to be the victim's birthday, sir. I did not mean that. The day of the incident. Do you mean September 6th? Yeah. The victim, Officer Prince, had just gotten off duty at around 5:30 p.m. that day. And since Maggie's night shift hadn't started yet, I went to the park for a bit. I remember when I was young and in love. Oh, it was a jolly good time. Oh, that's great, Your Honor. I'm glad you're such a cheerful old man. Maggie... Officer Bird had gotten Officer Prince a present. You seem to know a lot about the defendant. Well, that's because I'm her boss, and I've got to watch out for my subordinates, you know? But even what she was going to give as a present, isn't that going just a bit too far? Oh, hey, pal, watch what you say. I know everything that happens under me. If someone so much as scratches their... Oh, I really don't need to know that much, Detective Gumshoe. Mr. Wright, please refrain from badgering the witness. I agree. Even if this witness has a crush on the defendant, that should not be the point of discussion at this time. Whoa, wait a second, why are we talking about this? Well, it's all your fault, pal. You're guilty, guilty! I should have you arrested. Oh gosh, I think the good detective is about done here. Anyway, the gift was something she had bought over 2 months ago. Over 2 months ago? Oh my god. Oh yep, she's a very considerate woman, pal. So, what was this birthday present? Well, she got him a glove. A single glove? Why would she give him only one? Actually, Your Honor, the glove in question is a baseball glove. Oh, I see, a baseball glove. Officer Prince was a huge baseball fan. A baseball glove. Huh. That sounds interesting. Just now, I believe you said that the present was something she had bought over 2 months ago. Yeah? Are you saying she bought that glove at a store that far in advance? Oh, nah, nothing like that, pal. Then what's it like? She ordered it. Custom made. Custom made. The glove was custom made. Yup, that's what I just said. So the glove was custom made. Your Honor, I really don't see how this glove is related to this case. Yes, it would seem that there is little relevance. What do you think, Mr. Wright? Do you think this glove is really relevant to this case? Well, when we're not sure, say yes. I don't know where this will lead me, but... Of course it's relevant. That glove is the key to this whole case. Yes! Bluffing to the max. Now this is the Mr. Wright I know. I'm so happy you're back, sir. I was wondering how long it'd take. Oh, this is great! Pressing people. Feels like I've done this before. As if I used to do this to squeeze information from even the most tight-lipped of people. Very well. If you are that convinced, then let's hear some more about the matter. Well, actually, I brought the glove with me today, sir. And? Why didn't you say so earlier? Hurry up and show the glove to the court. Well, I didn't think it had anything to do with this case. Anyway, this is it, sir. Well, it's rather yellow, is it? A baseball glove. A birthday present from Maggie to the victim. It was custom made. I can see why it's custom made. It's yellow. It's very yellow. It's a right-handed glove. Wait a minute. Wait. Oh my god. It's funny. Okay, this is actually true. Seeing the baseball glove, I had a sudden flashback to my to when I was in 9th grade and learning how to play baseball because it was part of our curriculum. To this day, I am amazed I managed to hit the baseball with a bat because I have terrible hand-eye coordination. But that's neither here nor there. I myself am left-handed. When the coach asked us if we were right or left-handed, I said left. She gave me a glove to wear on my right hand. Because she said that left-handed people playing baseball, they will throw with their dominant hand and catch. They will throw a ball with their dominant hand and catch with their less stronger hand. Because it takes less power to catch. So if this glove is for a right-hander... right hand... Dustin Prince, the victim was left-handed. Oh, I just saw a huge contradiction if I ever saw one. I remember this contradiction. Well, Officer Prince really liked the color yellow. And that's why you had to special order it? Yep, that's right. Well, that and one other reason. Well, I think this court has heard enough. It is clear that the victim and the defendant were involved with each other. Yes, that's correct, Your Honor. Now, if that is true, it brings us to an important question. See? Right there. Was the name Maggie really written by the victim? No. Look at that. What hand is this? It don't look like a left hand. Remember what I said with baseball. When you wear a glove on your right hand, that means you're left-handed. That glove is for a right hand. That glove is meant to be worn on the right hand. Even if you're dying, you don't write something with your non-dominant hand. That's not second nature. It's second nature to write with your dominant hand. This does not make sense. Well, I'll admit I see your point, Your Honor. Detective Gumshoe, please, tell the court a little more about the name on the ground. Oh, yes, sir. Writing on the ground. I'll keep going for a little bit longer because this is the first episode, and just to make it special, you know. Yeah, special first episode, long one. Well, we first looked into the handwriting. Unfortunately, we couldn't confirm that it was the victim's handwriting, sir. Next, we checked the victim's pointer finger. We found that there was sand trapped under the victim's fingernail. There were also scratches on the skin that were caused by him writing on the ground. From this, we could confirm that the victim wrote this name with his right hand. Yes, a perfectly logical conclusion. Now then, Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Thank you, Your Honor. I already know where the contradiction is, so I am not gonna bother pressing my butt off on this, because there's no point. Yes, I know. Yes. Right hand. Sorry, I just went through 2 minutes explaining this to the people, that are watching. No. Trust me, I don't know anything about sports, much less baseball. I just had a sudden flashback to 9th grade, looking at this glove. I can't believe it. Something from real life actually helps me in this. And I don't... Trust me, if I didn't know anything about sports, I'd be confused as sin about this. It'd be like, what's wrong with right-handed? Anyway. Detective Gumshoe, I'd like you to take a look at this. Well, lost the glove, right? Could you tell the court what is special about this glove? What's special? Oh, well, never really thought about it, but, it's really yellow. I guess that's about it. Yes, it's really yellow, but that's only one of its special qualities. Huh? There's another reason why it's so special. What would that be, Mr. Wright? Well, it's very simple. This glove is made for a left-handed person. Left-handed? Why, you're absolutely right. This glove is made to be worn on the right hand. That's why it had to be custom-made. I have never seen a bright yellow left-hander's glove for sale. Have you? Well, no, pal. So, Detective, which hand did the victim use to write the name with again? Well, that's easy. Look, it's obvious from this picture it was... What? Wait a sec. Don't forget that the victim was left-handed. This is... Overruled. Mr. Wright, I would like to know what your line of reasoning proves. There's only one conclusion that can be drawn, Your Honor. A left-handed person could not have written the message with his right hand. Therefore, the person who wrote the name Maggie could not have been the victim. Order! Well, when you think about it that way, then yes. It's not possible that this name was written by the victim herself. Then that means Maggie is... No, it's not possible! Mr. Payne. Yes, Your Honor. The evidence the prosecution has presented has failed to prove the defendant's guilt. In fact, I believe you may have proven her to be innocent. No! Alright, you did it, Mr. Wright. Whew, I feel I can breathe again. It seems that we have reached a conclusion. You did a fine job once again, Mr. Wright. Me, Your Honor? Oh, well, thank you, sir. See, you got complimented by the judge again. You're really good. And that's why you can't give up being a lawyer, sir. Are you joking? Oh, God, I'm more than ready to retire. I will now announce my verdict. This court finds the defendant, Maggie Bird... No, not yet! I mean, please, give me a few more minutes, Your Honor. What is the meaning of this, Mr. Payne? The prosecution is not finished yet. What do you mean? We would like to call our next witness to the stand. What? On when... What exactly did this witness witness? Well, the moment the victim was pushed to his death, of course. What's more, he saw the very face of the culprit. What? What the heck? Order! Well, in light of this new revelation, I believe our recess is in order. Afterward, we will hear from the new witness. I had a feeling this was a bit too easy. I do need more information, though. I'll have to see what I can find out during the recess. Can't let my guard down. It's only gonna get tougher from here. Court is adjourned for a recess. To be continued. Good, because I'm gonna take a break and get a drink, because my voice is dying. Dying. Did I say dying? Yes, save. And I will see you guys all on the next episode once I get a drink. Just a quick thing here. I'll try to keep the episodes about 30 minutes long. Simply because there's a lot of talking and all that. It could be a slow grind, and I don't want to do 15 minutes because that's not enough to get through a good chunk of the story. It's not like Sonic the Hedgehog at Sonic Adventure DX, where everything was moving fast. We can easily get 15, 20 minutes tops. Here, 30 minutes. Being this is just the first episode, I decided to give a couple minutes more, just to say it's the first episode, you know? So, that said, I will see you all on the next one, when I get a drink of water or something, because my voice is dying. Later, everyone.